welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Today, we're watching and reacting to Qatar versus Ecuador in Group A of the 2022 FIFA World Cup Match 1, the opening match. It's opening night, opening day. Over there, opening night. Here, opening day. One match today, one live, one review. We're talking about the same match for both. It's going to be good. Qatar versus Ecuador, the host nation. Number 50 in the FIFA rankings versus number 44, Ecuador. CONMEBOL team. A pretty good team. Some team you should not disrespect and not be short on, for sure. Infantino's getting the crowd ready. Welcoming them to the World Cup. Gianni Infantino, the FIFA president, welcoming the crowd to the World Cup. Did I watch the opening ceremony? Yes, I did. And BTS actually wasn't too bad. Morning, Winvo. How we doing? And hello, Rio. I don't know what grandstanding Infantino's doing, but I really don't. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do. And yes, the reffing's going to be horrible. Oh, no, I remember. He was grandstanding like a mug. I don't know what he's doing. 11s as follows. For Qatar, a 3-4-2-1 under Felix Sanchez. Goalkeeper, Saad Al-Shib. The center backs, Bassam Al-Rawi, Boualem Kouki, Abdel Karim Fadlala. The left wing back, Pedro Miguel. Center mids, Karim Boudiaf and Abdulaziz Hatem. The right wing back, Homam El Amin. The cam, the central attacking mids, Hassan Al-Hayros. The captain, Akram Afif. Striker, Almoez Ali. For Qatar. For Ecuador, in goal, Hernan Galindez. The left back, Pervis Ustupinian. Center backs, Piero Hincapi. Felix Torres. Center backs, right back, Angelo Preciado. Left mid, Romario Ibarra of Pachuca, mind you. Center mids, Moises Caicedo and Sebastian Mendez. Mendez of LAFC. Right mid, Gonzalo Plata. Strikers, Michael Estrada and Ener Valencia, the captain. And the teams are walking out right now, getting ready for the anthems. Ecuador in the yellow. Qatar in the maroon. We're ready to go. Talk about the 11s again once it's time to go. So, with that being said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Anthems to be played. Round with no beard is cursed. No, I still got a little bit of the lights drowning it out, I guess, but it was better for me to trim it. It's the World Cup. I don't need to be going around with no. It was at the point where it was kind of getting scraggly. I needed to shave it. Or shave the sides and trim the front. I needed to. So. No, it's still a little bit there. It'll fill in. It'll fill in. Don't worry. It'll fill in. I didn't want to do it either, but I realized it was probably smarter. Only reason I didn't do it sooner is, well, you realize how the AirPods kept popping up? Well, there was a reason for that. That was also the same reason I didn't shave. That bathroom was a war zone. I don't mean that in a bad way, but you know. I'm wearing my Cruz Azul jersey because one player's loaned there. Yeah, Michael Estrada plays for Cruz Azul right now. Yes. If Qatar does get South Korea 2002 help, which I'm 100% sure they will, they'll still not get out of the group. That's exactly what I said, so we agree. They just played the Ecuadorian anthem. Now they will play the Qatari anthem. Oh. He probably would. I'm surprised Hollywood didn't get to him. Yeah, I said it, Hollywood. I said it. How you doing, Jimmy Kimmel? With that being said, let's get to the brass tacks. Let's get on the brass tacks. I'm good, okay. I don't hear no helicopter. I'm okay. Ecuador has to come out guns a-blazing to minimize the cheating. Agreed. Mexico becomes Mexico World Cup 2014. Probably not. For your sake, I hope they do, but probably not. Probably not. So, Ron, I hope the frauds lose Qatar and they get their butts beaten in. They probably will. I don't think you got to hope. We just got to hope. Even the referees can't help them. Oh, we're going to see some ref ball, though. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Will Triple G put on a comedy show against Wales tomorrow? Probably. They'll still win in spite of them, but don't worry. They'll do it. There'll be a commercial break, then they'll kick off. There you go. Lusail Stadium. Oh, they're showing all the stadiums. West Bay as Education City Mosque. They're just showing a lot of things about Qatar. I don't know about you, but did you see how, compared to BT Sport, how I'll put this, how biased the Fox opening ceremony was? Yeah, I'm watching it on Fox. BT Sports actually being a bit honest about Qatar, but of course Fox is bankrolled by them. So you're playing this with kid gloves, aren't you? Yeah. In 1982, the Kuwait Sheik came on the field and the ref overturned his decision. Yeah, I'm sure that happened. Just posted USA TikToks. Let me know how it is. When I watch it, I'll tell you. For my final prediction, Argentina 2-1 Germany. Messi's revenge for 2014. That's possible. It's possible. It's jungle time, if you know what I mean, because the World Cup's going to be the jungle. I don't have TSN right now, so I'm watching this on TV because I don't have to stream it. Starting 11 for Qatar. In goal, Saad Al-Sheeb, the back five. Ahmed, Hassan, Boualem Kouki, Bassam Al-Rawi, Pedro Miguel, midfielders. Abdulaziz Hatem, Karim Boudiaf, and Hassan Al-Haidos, strikers. Akram Afif and Almoz Ali. Ecuador, Galindez, Estupinian, Hincapi, Torres, Preciado, Ibarra, Caicedo, Mendez, Plata, Estrada, and Valencia. Interesting. Yeah, you could do the fun part. You could totally just be like, hey, it's World Cup. Let's do a world tour. But I got to make sure these go without a hitch. So here I am. Let's see if Qatar shows up or they fail, which they shouldn't. Gustavo Alfaro, the manager for Ecuador. Oh, look, Angel Mena, Club Leon. Manager Felix Sanchez of Qatar, and the teams are about to kick off. You have Qatar in the maroon, and you have Ecuador in the yellow. Here we go. It's been 4 years plus, and we're back, baby. It's World Cup time. Let's have some fun. Caicedo. Moises Caicedo. They're both making their FIFA World Cup debuts. Of both players you're showing, but okay. Qatar to kick off. Of course they are. Did they really flip the coin? We didn't see it. Here we go. Qatar to kick off at Al Bayt Stadium. And here we go. Akram Afif on the ball. It is on. World Cup over the top already. Good clearance by Ecuador. Qatar is on the front foot. They are on the front foot. Wow. Oh my word. Qatar just tried to punch Ecuador in the mouth right there. Wow. Wow. That's a foul. Even I got to say that's a foul. That would have been a moment. Had they scored that, that would have been like, that's pretty damn good. Foul by Estupinian. Mexico 2-1 Poland. Mexico 1-3 Argentina. Mexico 4-0 Saudi Arabia. What about you? Mexico Poland. I'm gonna say 2-1 Poland. Poland wins 2-1. What did I say about Argentina Mexico? 3-1 Argentina over Mexico and 2-0 Mexico over Saudi Arabia. That's well said. And here we go. It's a minute in. 0-0, 0-0. Here we go. Qatar playing forward. They've looked better this first minute. They really have. Oh! Akram Afif gets taken out, and that's not a foul. Maybe this referee is clean. Advantage. Estupinian. Nope. Free kick for Ecuador. And number 23. All right. All right. Canada's winning on Wednesday. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. Caicedo's down. Moises Caicedo down. 149. Mexico beating Poland. Norway. No way they couldn't beat a Swedish side that wasn't even in the World Cup. I said Poland beats Mexico. I said Poland 2-1 over Mexico. That's what I said. Just take my words wrong. Don't take my words wrong. Deep free kick. It looks like Ecuador is going to try to hit off this set piece, this restart. I wouldn't be too shocked, but I think it goes the other way around. Long one. Header. Almost punched away. But this could be Ecuador's chance. Could they score the first goal of the tournament? Header. Goal. 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 Ener Valencia. With a goal in the third minute. It's Ener Valencia. Golazo. Ecuador. 1-0. 1-0. A horrible howler. A horrible howler by Saad El Sheeb gives Ener Valencia the chance to pop that one in. 1-0 Ecuador. 1-0. Ener Valencia, formerly of Tigres. Nice kick assist, by the way. Nice scorpion kick assist. Right to Ener Valencia. The scorpion kick assist by Torres. Right to Ener Valencia. That's the third minute. And Qatar allows the first goal. The first goal scored by Ecuador. I told you, Ecuador. This isn't an upset. Qatar's 50th. Explain to me how that's an upset. Cagazzo, it's not an upset. 44 versus 50. Ecuador winning's not an upset. And they're going to check it. VAR check for goal. They're going to check it. Seems money won't hurt the confidence of Ecuador. Oh, yeah, by the way, there was talks that this game was going to get fixed. Match fixing. I'm not shocked, but looks like they didn't take it. Good. They're going to steal it. What do you mean they're going to steal it? Take the goal away? Is that what you mean? VAR check. And it's offside. No goal. No goal. No goal. Let's put an X there. That means it's overturned. It's still 0-0. I'll talk about it, but it's overturned. But it's been early Early days, early offense. Early days, early offense. Back to 0-0. It is offside. Okay, I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. Yep, Enter Valencia was offside there. But it was played on, though. Fair enough. 5th minute. Fair enough. Offside, Enter Valencia. But Ecuador, the ref is blind. Qatar ref ball. I could have told you. You know what? That's tough. That's tough. Nah, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Referees, VAR is even worse. And it's even worse because you have VAR now. You can do whatever the hell you want. As long as they say, hey, referee, they can make their decision. Besides, where's the monitor? Whatever. What up, Elias? How we doing? Are you there? Did you say you're there? Because I think you told me a couple of days ago you'd be there. 6th minute. Galindez saves it. Be put back into play. No goal. That's a stranger. 0-0. 0-0. Pretty good game. Early days, though, I gotta say. Ecuador, 6th minute. Into the 7th minute. Ecuador looking to get that goal back. Or will Qatar take that? I'd rather see him do that. Stupinian plays back. I'm not shocked they did, but yeah, you called it. You called it. I think we all knew that was coming, but that early? Jeez. That early? Oh, boy. Ecuador's got to make sure they're clearly onside because they're going to get screwed if they're an inch off. There's going to be like 3 VAR calls because they're like an inch off on like 3 different goals. Just wait. Just wait. And then Qatar wins like 1-0 on some BS counterattack, and they're like, should have taken the money. Should have taken the money, eh? This World Cup is starting out to be skeevy. Let me tell you, headed down. Oh, not a bad play, just put in a bad position. Could have got it right back. 7:51. I mean, this World Cup's really starting out to be skeevy, isn't it? Like, I will admit, I like that they got Morgan Freeman for the opening ceremony. That was pretty cool. Let's also just recognize that Morgan Freeman's narrated a Steve Azar video, Waiting on Joe, and he's also narrated some at the World Cup. Small world. Small world. Ecuador, cross in. I bet you want to watch the Grey Cup at 5 p.m., by the way. There's 3 downs. I think you'll have more fun with that. Go watch the Grey Cup at 5 o'clock. It's 3 downs. What up, Connor? How we doing? Yeah, they are. They are. I'm not really happy. Why not? Here comes Ecuador. 9th minute. I like both. Don't get me wrong. I like both. You could love both types of football. There's a number of us. And hell, if you want to count Canadian football, there's 3. I like all 3. And I like rugby too. I like them all. There's people like me. There's people like me. Free kick for Ecuador. 10th minute. I almost threw something. Hopefully you threw like a pillow or something. That sounds like hard. Estupinian to take the free kick. By the 60th minute. Cross in. Header. What the hell was that? That was horrible. That was a horrible. What? Sliding like it's a baseball. What? I hope he slipped. That was horrible. Here comes Ecuador. Chance. Cross in. Cleared. That's out for a throw. 10th minute. If the rumors of Ecuador being bribed are true, if they accepted it and Ecuador still wins this match, it'd be the biggest FU to FIFA Qatar. I think Qatar were the ones who bribed them, not FIFA. But then again, knowing FIFA, they may have bribed them too. I'm making no friends here, ain't I? Here's the throw in for Ecuador. 11th minute. That's out for a corner. Yeah. Oh no, I saw it. 7.5 million. I mean, that's life-changing money. I mean, to like 26 players. Can somebody do the math? Because I can't do it. 7.5 million to 26 players. That's still life-changing money. Shit. I mean, I'm sure these players are getting paid pretty well anyway. Most of them. 11th minute. But I saw the report, yes. I think that's scummy. I think that's scum. But I'm not shocked. Oil money goes along. Oh, yeah, it does. It definitely does. Just ask Texas A&M. Different type of oil money, but still. But I guess not long enough to fire Jimbo Fisher. I won't complain, though. Cross in. Header cleared by Qatar. 12th minute. It does, though. It definitely does. Sadly, I'm not from Texas. That's probably... I mean, I'd rather have Texan oil money than Saudi oil money or Emirati oil money, but that's just me. That's just me. Texan oil money is a bit cleaner. Suffice it to say, I don't know how clean Halliburton is, but not that clean, but it's cleaner. I'm surprised there's no helicopters over my house at this point. I called out Jimmy Kimmel. I said FIFA. I called out Jimmy Kimmel and Hollywood. I called FIFA scummy and corrupt. I made a joke about Halliburton. How the hell are there no helicopters over my house? Just wait. Offside, they say. Oh, so they're showing how the first goal was ruled out offside. Oh, that new offside technology. Lovely. I'm on a roll today. I'm on a roll today. Qatar. Come on, Ecuador. Ecuador. Why don't you not run on that ball? I always am, but I think I'm on some rare form today. They want me to be an outlaw for a reason, don't they? I'm doing both Senegal, Netherlands, and United States, Wales live, and I'll review the United States versus Wales as well. So, shot. Referee blows the whistle. Yellow card for Saad Al-Shib. Penalty for Ecuador. Penalty for Ecuador. But I'll be doing Senegal, Netherlands live, U.S., Wales live, and review. So 2 matches, 2 lives, 1 review. Yep, Saad Al-Shib caught. Yep, Saad Al-Shib caught him. That's a penalty. I'm surprised. I was playing along. What else am I supposed to do? I'm going to play along. What else am I supposed to do? Penalty for Ecuador. To take is Enter Valencia. He will try to get his goal back. But as you can see, somebody who has the name American football is real football. I think they do. I think the U.S. does know. Saad Al-Shib versus Enter Valencia for the penalty. Ecuador. Can they get their goal back? Enter Valencia, this time on a penalty. Taken down by Saad Al-Shib. Does he get his goal back? Or does this game get even crazier? Enter Valencia, formerly a Tigres. Penalty for Ecuador. Enter Valencia to actually score the first goal of the tournament. Takes a shot, rolls it in. He gets his goal in the 16th minute. Goal, goal, goal. Goal de Ecuador. Goal de Enter Valencia. He gets it now. It is 1-0, 1-0, Ecuador. Just rolled it in there. He just rolled it in there. That was like the softest penalty I've ever seen, as in taking it. But, hey, it worked out. Just calmly rolls it in there. Saad Al-Shib goes the other way. Enter Valencia pops it in there. Goal. How would they be as a coach? Corrupt, scummy, and a joke. Yeah. That sounds about right to me. Who knows? The penalty was offside. Hey, don't tell them. They'll take it away. Hey, don't tell them. They'll take it away. In some way, shape, or form, they'll take it away. Don't tell them. The referees will take it away. Here comes Qatar. Don't tell them. There's a chance, and that's out for a corner kick for Qatar. Their first offensive chance, really, in this game, besides the ball over the top. Their second, and it's a goal kick. Saad Al-Shib on a yellow card as well. Oh, the refs are helping. Don't worry. I don't think it'll do anything, but, just make it look better. You don't want them to have a -30 goal differential, right? Enter Valencia, 36 goals and 75 international appearances. Exactly. Al-Shib got a yellow by taking out Enter Valencia, not getting any ball on his slide. Basically just took out his legs. I think that's a pretty soft yellow, but then again, FIFA referees suck. Turns out. Yeah, he took him out. Yep. Oh, okay, we agree. Corruption. You would think it'd be the other way around. No, we're still good. Okay. Caicedo plays it forward. Ecuador. That's a free kick, though. Yeah, true. Yeah, I remember. I actually wanted England to win in 2018. I'll admit that right now. I actually felt sorry for England. That changed. Over the bar. Oh! Oh! That's a foul the other way. Oh, my. That's a collision that I didn't expect. Saad Al-Shib. That's a goal kick at the end of it, but that's on. No, that's on. Crosses in. And then there's a collision there. Oh. Oof, Maron. Oh. Like, he got up there. I can tell you that. He got up there. And they just freaking cross-bodied him. Estrada got up there. Oh, he got up there. And then he cross-bodied him. Oof. This game's crazy. This is a good opening game. Injury, offside. Is the Cruz Azul guy? I think he's, let me see. Saad Al-Sheeb is up. Let's see. Estrada. The Cruz Azul loanee. And he's up too. It's all good. Qatar is struggling, especially their goalie Al-Sheeb. Did you not expect anything else? I told you Qatar would be crap if the referees didn't help, or even more crap than they were if the referees helped. That's cleared by Qatar. If the referees helped, it'd only be like a -5 goal differential and 3 losses. If the referees don't help, it'd be like -20 goal differential and 3 losses. And the referees are helping. But it's only 20 minutes. It's only 21 minutes. It could get worse. New York Cosmos were getting 77,000 people. It wasn't on the newscast, but the New York Mets with 2,000 was. This is true. Speaking about old baseball, I think if you've ever watched the documentary Ken Burns' Baseball, you should do a soccer documentary, like U.S. soccer documentary. Yellow card for Enter Valencia, I think. Let me see. Now he dived. Yeah, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. That's a yellow for diving. That's a yellow for diving. Yeah. That's definitely a yellow. Almoz Ali. Wait, no, he got the yellow. What did he do? No, it should be Enter Valencia for diving. Nope, free kick for Ecuador, actually. We need a podcast called We Know Ball. I'll put that in the back pocket. Plays over the top. Header. More of a dangle style podcast, but I'll put that in the back pocket. Plays over the top. Ecuador. I'll put that in the back pocket. Any ball sports spoken in that podcast. Also, I can talk about college football too. Actually, no, that is genius. A general podcast. Hey, that's how you get them. That's how you get them. Introduce them during the biggest tournament in the world, or in the biggest tournament, in a crazy game with the final, or with the first match, or the final. The first match being a crazy match worked out perfectly for the World Cup because everybody's going to keep an eye on it, especially if the U.S. are in it, which they are. I still think Russia got a good. The Russian World Cup got a good look when the U.S. weren't in it. So, it works. She's cheering for Ecuador, too. Smart. Tell her she's smart. So far, Ecuador's rumors about Ecuador being bribed are proven false. Or maybe they took the money. Or they took the money and said, screw you, we're going to screw you over. That's what I would do. I'd be like, oh, you're going to give me $7.5 million to lose the match 1-0? Screw you. I'm taking the money and running. Ha! The art of the deal. Huge. The art of the deal. Huge. I didn't say I wasn't a grifter. I can grift with the best of them if I want to. I agree with that. Luckily, it's Sunday because she's in college, so okay. Sunday. Nice. 2018, I wish we were in that World Cup. Oh, yeah, but then again, USA probably won't make it. What? Did I just get flashback to... All right, 25th minute. Here come Qatar, and nothing happens. Qatar is, not played well. They haven't played well. Cuenca, Ecuador is the best city in the world. Maybe I'll go there one day. Or let me put it like this. When I jet set, I'll go there one day. Good. Ecuadorian's cool too. My friend's family's from there. Nice. It's the World Cup. Of course I got to bring top form. Of course I got to bring top form. 25th minute. I got to bring top form. Kidding me? Ecuador. Timbers are linked to Santos FC. Player could be Ecuadorian winger Julio. On the bench, is he? I'm going to be so sweaty after the game from my anger. What? Is there any reason to be angry? Or are you just rooting for the Middle Eastern teams? Like I am CONCACAF, but I don't think I'd be that angry if they screwed it up, besides Canada. CONCACAF plus Japan, let's put it like that. Besides Canada, I don't think I'd be that angry if they messed it up. VAR. 26 minute. Say VAR. VAR. I mean, VAR sucks, but we knew where we are. 26. Oh, I see what you're saying. You hate the VAR. If VAR happens, I'm angry. Okay, I see. Sounds like an English fan. If this current England team were to face Leon in a match, who would flop, choke, and bottle the most? England. England. I'd be rooting heavily for Leon, I can tell you that much. 27th minute, over the top. Okay, that was a horrible pass. Horrible pass. Tries to play it over the top, and that was horrible. 26th minute, 1-0. Hope Ecuador does well, along with all the African teams. Rip Mane, he was taken from us too soon. I still think Senegal get out of their group. Second place, but I still think they're better than Ecuador. I still think they get out of this group. We'll see what happens tomorrow at 10 against Netherlands. Maybe they're better than we expect, but that should be the problem. But that was always going to be a bridge too far. Other than that, I still think Senegal gets out of their group. Sad that Mane can't play. But I still think they're good enough to get out of the group. I'm anti-VAR. I'm an old school footy guy. That's what you should be. That's what you should be. But at this point, learn to love the technology because, you know, in most cases, technology isn't going to be crash and burn. Over the bar. Elon Musk can't crash and burn everything. Sadly enough. But it is what it is. 2020 is taking everyone away from us. Kobe, Chadwick, Betty White, take off Mane, and others from the World Cup. John Madden, yes. That was sad. Of course, exactly. Quito, Ecuador, and Nashville are the top 2 cities in the world for nightlife. I agree with that. Vegas is overrated. Let me tell you. Nashville's great. I wish I could go there for like New Year's Eve because they have this like New Year's Eve party they just started last year that is country. Be nice to go be there for. At least I can watch it on TV though, because I am watching Rockin' Eve. I watch the country New Year. What country's biggest night or whatever they called it. Nashville's Big Bash. There we go on CBS. I'm watching that. I am watching Rockin' Eve. I don't give a crap about half the performers. I like 90% of the performers that are on Nashville's Big Bash. Brooks and Dunn, Dierks Bentley. I'd rather listen to them. Demarius Thomas. That was sad too. As he should be. Well, I don't know if he'll fully go back, but at least he should have the opportunity. Elon is just going full kamikaze with it. 30th minute, 1-0. 1-0. I mean, a presidential candidate should have a platform to speak openly, shouldn't he? I think that sounds about right. I don't know about you, but, you know, Vox Populi, Vox Dei, you know, you should have a platform to speak. I don't know about you, but I think if you're running for president or political office, you should be able to have a platform to openly speak with the common people. But that's just me. That's just me. Over the top, header, shot, goal! Goal! Enter Valencia with 2. What a header! It's 2-0, 2-0, enter Valencia. That could have been 3 if they didn't take the first one away. But that one's onside. Gol de Ecuador! Gol de Enter Valencia! 2-0. I'll be saying Enter Valencia hundreds of times in that video, in the review. The Enter Valencia show. Cross in. He's onside, damn it. Boom. Gets in behind the penalty spot, just bangs that in. I hope he does. Technically, that'd be a 4-piece, but, you know, not their fault, but the fact that FIFA is so corrupt. You get what you deserve. Valencia golden boot. That would be awesome, frankly. 32nd minute goal. 2-0. 2-0. And they keep it. It's the 31st minute. Enter Valencia scores a header. Banger of a goal. Preciado with a banger of a cross to Valencia. Oh boy. Oh boy. Quito, they have a treat with 212 nightclubs all next to each other. House of Blues, Cubana House, Germanic House, Irish Pub. Making me want to go to Ecuador. I thought Colombia was nice. I thought Colombia was nice. Turns out they were playing down Ecuador. Estrada got up, but damn. The dummy by Estrada just led to Enter Valencia being right there. Beautiful. He's going to score a hat trick at this pace. He should. He already should have one. The offside was questionable at worst, or at best it was questionable, so he should have a hat trick already. He should be on pace for 4 goals. The 3 goals in the 2014 FIFA World Cup from Enter Valencia, and he scored 2 today. He scores goals. Oh. Pedro Miguel takes out Estrada, the Cruz Azul loanee. 34th minute, 2-0, 2-0. Enter Valencia scores goals at the World Cup. If he's there, he's going to score goals. I wonder if that works for the Club World Cup. I remember when Toronto wanted to swap Seba for him in 2018. You know what? Nah, he still wouldn't be there. He's still got talent, though. DP striker, Enter Valencia. Screw it, get it done. I don't care. I do not care. Get it done. Now that Ecuador pushing the ball backwards, I mean, I'm sure Enter Valencia wants to come back to CONCACAF. If you can't get Ronaldo, starting striker Enter Valencia. It was bound to happen. Funnily enough, I probably didn't want Valencia in 2018 only because it was the Seba swap thing that I didn't like. I was wrong. I knew it was good for Tigres, but, you know, again, you say, oh, we're going to swap Seba Javinko for Enter Valencia. I'm like, no. Then again, we screwed over Seba worse in the end. Sent him to Saudi Arabia. Probably would have liked Mexico better. Yeah. Qatar is just shaky in general. They've only had 2 offensive runs. 2 really good offensive plays. The ball over the top at the start. Then 16th minute. Yellow card. Karim gets a yellow card. Qatar's not been good. I'm not surprised, but I'm not surprised. Don't get me wrong. You can't buy a good team, but you can buy a tournament. Yes. If the U.S. beats you 1-0 and you don't make the Arab Cup final, then there's something wrong. Exactly. And besides, that U.S. team was a C team. But the way Qatar was playing through that whole Gold Cup, Qatar should have made the Gold Cup final. Agreed. Besides, that's the best Qatar was. You're going to correct the record. Fair enough. I can't believe they won that tournament. I'm just going to say it. If Canada beat Mexico in that semifinal, USA wouldn't have won that Gold Cup. I'm just saying it now. I said it back then. I'll say it now. Qatar dug themselves deep in a hole. I mean, 2-0 is the worst lead to have in football. It could go bad. Get around the 60th minute, then you could say they dug themselves deep in a hole. 2-0 is the most unsafe lead in football. So, you know, I'd be a bit remiss to not bring that up. Free kick for Ecuador. Saved by Al-Sheeb, which is probably his second save. Qatar got themselves in a situation. All I know is if MLS team is dumb enough to sign Saad Al-Sheeb after the World Cup, you're getting a Rice Mboli situation. Yes, I went there. Saad Al-Sheeb will be the new Rice Mboli for a stupid MLS team. I call it now. Please, God, be Montreal. Please, God, be Montreal. I want to see it. I mean, they're going to suck next year anyway, but Caicedo plays forward. Yes, there are real Ecuador fans in the stadium. There's a chance. Oh, Valencia couldn't keep on it. Football. Results like that happen every so often. Ah, yes. The right back. That right back. Shit. Ali Adnan. Yes. Because it was called about passports trying to get to MLS's back. They didn't want to deal with it. Vancouver's cheap. So they terminated his contract. Because, you know, the U.S., Iran, you know, it's hard for Iranians to get their passport stamped. And even though he was getting into the country the year before, but I guess a month-long stay, you know, the U.S. government, you know, didn't like that. He's a footballer. Like, come on. What's he going to do at Disney World? But play football. It's the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. I don't get it either. That was a crazy moment. Saad Al-Sheeb to Montreal, please. I want them to get Rice and bullied with Saad Al-Sheeb. That'd be hilarious. I mean, hell, they'd be like, he's better than our two other goalkeepers. I hope so. Let people live their life their way. Exactly. Exactly. Let live and let live. The libertarian way. AKA, don't step on snake, don't tread on me. AKA, where's the Gadsden flag? There's another version of the chant. Well, I mean, Cincinnati, though, has Roman Celentano. That wouldn't happen. Cincinnati's actually good now, and they're actually smart. They wouldn't do that. Wouldn't they? I mean, Roman Celentano could be goalkeeper of the year in 2 years. I think. Or he could sophomore slump like Gaga Slanina did, but I'd still rather have Roman Celentano if I was Cincy. I have no problems with Cincinnati. I don't want them to shoot themselves in the foot. They've had enough. Montreal, on the other hand, the more they ruin themselves, the better. And Enter Valencia's down, holding his leg. I knew his wife posted a picture of him in surgery, or her with him before he was going into surgery. I didn't know if that was recent or not, but yeah, he had a back injury that took him out for a good while, so maybe that's what the surgery was for. So I know that. Well, that's true, but I'm just saying, okay, how about top three? Fair enough. How about top three? I mean, hell, Drake Callender can make top three this year. I'm sure Roman Celentano can make top three for goalkeeper of the year the next 2 years. Why was it not Alija Zivacic? Because I didn't have a ballot. And here comes the stretcher. A brace for Enter Valencia, and then he's getting stretcher jobbed. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Sounds like a Hallmark movie, but that's awesome. Now, Enter Valencia's fine. He's just shithousing. This game is nuts. I like it. 44th minute. I like it. This game is nuts. It's awesome. .44th minute. 2-0 Ecuador at the half. That ain't too bad. Exactly. I would have voted Ivacic top three. .44th minute. That sounds awesome. If I ever go to Denver, I know where I'm going. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Exactly. .45th minute, 2-0, 2-0. 45th minute. 5 minutes of stoppage time. I'm just wearing a Mississippi State shirt. That's all I'm doing. I knew Qatar's wearing maroon. I didn't want to change my shirt. So, again, I don't support corruption. I support Mississippi State. It's just a coincidence that I'm wearing maroon. It's just a coincidence. Congratulations. 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 Besides, I could have worn a yellow shirt. I was like, I'm wearing maroon anyway. I won. I can't believe it's 5 minutes of stoppage time. We're a minute through. Wear blue. I got some blue and yellow. Trust me. No, I'm wearing a Mississippi State shirt on Thanksgiving because of the Egg Bowl. I think that's the way. Hold on. And then again, I did switch my hat last Wednesday for the St. Louis game. For the game, and then I went to it fully the next day. Yeah, I could do that. Yep. Good point. Good point. Besides, I'll be wearing that red Cardinals hat for 2 days on content. So, yeah, not a problem. Then again, when Qatar plays again, I think I'm live for their next match on Thanksgiving Day. No. Oh, wait, no. Thanksgiving Day is Portugal. Yeah. No problem then. I'm just wearing a Mississippi State shirt on Thanksgiving Day because, Egg Bowl. Which I'll also be making a video about on Thanksgiving night because, 2 different audiences and all that. I'm not missing this year's Egg Bowl. I'll make a video about it. You see, the problem last year is the Timbers Colorado game was like ended right before the Egg Bowl to a point where I put out the video and then I watched the Egg Bowl. I would have shot down that video to do the Egg Bowl. But in this case, you have some in the morning, 10 o'clock. Then the game's over like at 8. The Egg Bowl's over at 8. 2 different audiences. I'm doing both. I'm doing both on Thanksgiving. I'm doing both. Doing both. A review, I should say. But I'm doing both. See, I had it figured out. And State might actually win this time. You saw what Ole Miss did against Arkansas. Are you trying to memory hole it? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I know Rory won't memory hole that, but 49th minute. That was a quick 5 minutes. Still 2-0 right before the half. That was a quick 5 minutes. $49-17. And there's a foul. Abdel Karim is down. Prediction for Canada, USA, Mexico. Canada finishes second in their group. USA finishes first in their group. Mexico finishes third in their group. Canada loses in the quarterfinals to Brazil. USA loses in the quarterfinals to Denmark. Cross in. Header! Oh, Almoz Ali puts it past the post. Okay, that's just... I shouldn't have laughed. That was sad. But Good cross. How do you blow that? Should that be a hat flick? I think that should be a hat flick. That's just horrible. That's a horrible header. They could have nodded it forward and not to the side. Nah. Hat flick. The hat flick. That play reminds me so much of Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Fake striker. Seems like it to me. Ecuador got W jerseys, yes. That was Qatar's best opportunity for sure. He's a fake striker. The vibes that Canada, Belgium are giving me are the same match vibes that 2023 Real España, Vancouver is giving me. Except this time it works well for Canada. Yes. Halftime, it's 2-0. Halftime, 2-0 Ecuador. Qatar ain't doing a damn thing yet. We got another 45 minutes of this opening matchup, of this crazy match. Does it stay crazy? I mean, Ecuador's been pretty dominant, but it's been crazy anyway. Dominant, but crazy. The best way. Yeah. So with that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. We'll be back. Sit tight. Let's have some fun. Sit tight. Be back. Here we are. 2-0. Ecuador 2-0. Shots, 2 shots to 3. 46% possession of 54. 0 shots on target to 2. 0 shots on goal to 2. 153 accurate passes, 77% to 184. 80% accurate passes. 9 fouls to 7. 1 offside to 3. 199 passes to 229. 77% pass accuracy to 80. 8 throw-ins to 8. 10 clearances to 3. No saves on either side. Al-Sheeb ain't done nothing, and Galindez hasn't had to do anything. 3 yellow cards to 1. No red cards on either side. 0 corners to 1. Qatar is not the better team. They're the worst. Sorry, Ecuador is the better team. Ecuador is the way better team. Qatar's only really had 2 chances, or actually 3. The ball over the top at the start of the half, around the 16th minute, middle of the half, and then that last header by Almoez Ali. That should have been obviously a goal. The fact it wasn't was absolutely disgusting. But it should be 2-1, frankly. The fact that Almoez Ali scuffed that header was horrible. But Ecuador's been the dominant team. They've been the better team. They've been the stronger team. They've been the more teamwork. I don't have the word. The more direct team. That's the more direct team is what they've been. Ecuador, they've had 2 goals. They should have 3. I think that offside was a little bit questionable when it came to the Ecuador match. I think it was sort of questionable, slightly questionable. I think easily this game should be 3-0, maybe 3-1. As I really do think Almoez Ali should have scored that for that last shot at the end of the half. I think he really should. So the question is, the scoreline, there should be 4 goals in this game, not just 2. Ecuador should have scored 1 more. Qatar should have scored that last chance. I still think Ecuador is the better team. They're cruising their way to victory, and I'm sure that they'll probably keep cruising their way to victory. I'm very sure this game will keep on being a cruise to victory situation for Ecuador. They're the better team. Galindez hasn't had to do nothing defensively. They really haven't had to do anything. They've basically been right at midfield and forward about the whole match. I've seen Estupinian and Preciado play more offensive football than play defensive. So, for me, I think it's a very interesting situation. I think it's a very interesting game. We got another half to go. But frankly, I don't think it's really going to change. I don't see Qatar changing this. I think they're in a hole. I think the 2-0 is the tip of the iceberg, and we'll probably go deeper as it goes. So it's very interesting to see where this goes. But I have a feeling that Ecuador is just going to score more goals. And I don't think the referees could help Qatar. Either the referees really put their hand in the cookie jar and it's completely obvious in the second half, or Ecuador just keeps piling on. And I think Ecuador keeps piling on. So we'll find out. Another 45 minutes to go. Let's see. That's for the final. That's for the final. unless Canada makes it, then I really underestimated Canada, and I made a bad decision for the opening game. But Canada's not going to the final. I'm not that biased. If they do, it'll be awesome. And I'll be pretty on freaking cloud 9 after about the quarterfinals if they do pull it off. And maybe I'll wear the suit for the third place game, which in that case, because I want to wear my like red shirt, red tie with my like khaki white pants and the blue top. So I'll probably just do it for the freaking third place game in that case. But because Morocco knows that Canada, since they beat Japan, can beat them. Straight to jail. Or, I don't know, maybe you get stoned. I'm not completely sure. And by stoned, I mean stones are thrown at you, not puffing up a joint. But, you know, some sort of punishment. I don't think jail's probably the best you could hope for in that case, though. USA beats England. I think they do. I agree. Can't wait to see it. On Black Friday. And as well, I'll be here untrampled because I'm not going to Target or Walmart for that matter. USA final. Too bad there's only one game today. Can't wait for the other 3. We got a good group of days coming up. Okay, we still got 5 live streams in this first round. 5 more live streams in this first round of matches. Two tomorrow. One Tuesday, one Wednesday, one Thursday. Yeah. No style till final. Mosquera starting for Colombia. Nice. Moroccan streets and the fans in the streets are very hype at the fan zone. Nice. My friend was right about Ecuador. As they should be. The way that Canada plays Belgium will put it right into their hands. Exactly. I can't wait. Belgium's screwed. Lukaku won't play against Canada. Even with Lukaku, Canada would have won. But without, we'll be good. You're saying quarters, losing the quarters. Exactly. Me too. I have Friday's FIFA, or what are your thoughts on Friday's FIFA president speech? I don't know what the hell Infantino was trying to do. The grandstanding that he was trying to do was absolutely off the charts. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're going to virtue signal to the level Infantino was, why didn't you take the World Cup away from Qatar when you had the chance about 3 years ago? Because you weren't the person who made the decision to give it to Qatar. It wasn't you. It was Sepp Blatter and the corruption that happened there. But you're sticking with it. You had a chance 3 years ago. But you stuck with it. Now you're virtue signaling. Seems like you know you made the wrong decision. Infantino, shell of a man, huckster, grifter. Like, I get what he was trying to do, but it's to me, it's virtue signaling. The man has been a hypocrite in virtue signaling for the past freaking 2 weeks. Like, the past 3 times he's spoken in the media, he's just like, oh, virtue signal, virtue signal, virtue signal. That's all he's doing. Like, you know it's wrong to have a World Cup here. You could have changed it 3 years ago. You could have sent it to England, right? That was about 3 years ago. You didn't. So stop bitching. Stop. Just makes you look more like a hypocrite, frankly. Probably just better to order stuff offline, online anyway. Hoping Mexico doesn't make it through the first stage because it would cause an uproar and Liga MX would overreact and actually give local players a chance to play. I think you'll get what you want. I think you'll get what you want. Don't worry. Point is, if you think Infantino was doing what he did in his speech for actual good reasons, I have a bridge to sell you. An oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you. Second half's about to start. Pay the refs. God knows nothing else is going to help you but paying the refs. Somebody slide a band under their door. Here comes Ecuador. Second half's kicked off. That's exactly what I would say. Anybody got a band? Slide under their door. Pay the refs. God knows nothing else is going to help you. Ecuador on the ball. I have Mexico 2-1 over Poland, 2-0 win against Saudi Arabia, and a 1-3 loss to Argentina. Flip the Poland scoreline, and that's what I got. Hold on. Didn't we actually agree? Hold on. Mexico 1-1 versus Poland is what I got. Check for SWAT choppers. I'm fine. And I don't think it's gonna be SWAT choppers. I think it's gonna be just unmarked black choppers from globalists or FIFA. Then again, 3-1 Argentina over Mexico. Mexico 2-0 over Saudi Arabia. Then again, I guess the same thing. Well, obviously Canada, but I've been saying that for months. Japan. Here comes Enter Valencia. Plays forward. Canada, Japan. Is Portugal a dark horse? Uruguay's a dark horse, I would agree. Netherlands. Is Portugal a dark horse? I think Portugal makes the final. Yeah, I agree with that. At this point, Qatar should just park the bus. Doesn't help you, do you? Finn. Denmark. Denmark, yes. Denmark. Oh, well, yeah, Denmark is a dark horse for sure. And Qatar is just passing the ball around. They're actually starting to build up some possession. Good job. Qatar holding the ball in their own zone. I can tell you who a dark horse is in Qatar. That'll go out for a goal kick. Valverde is Furlan. I mean, I don't disagree. Sadly, the best I can do on this channel is bilingual, but I still have to get full on fluent to do that. I could totally do bilingual. I probably should. But I mean, I'm not too bad. But I definitely probably 70, 75, 25 English. I could probably do a bit better. Arab commentary is asked. Now people, okay, no. People say Arab commentary is awesome. Now, Ecuador holding the ball in the 50th minute. People say Arab commentary is awesome. That's what people say. I don't see it. I have to agree. I don't see it. I didn't mean to say it. It's all good. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, I get there's have someone dub it. One commentary guy sounds like he woke up before the match. Some of us have those problems. Not me, though. '50th minute, 2-0. 2-0. I should hire somebody to dub it. I know what you're saying. I had to play with that comment, though. Because I can. I guess we're split on the Arab commentary. Where was I? Furland. Who was my favorite commentator? Well, I mean, besides myself, NFL's happening, but screw it. Not till 12. Favorite commentator. I like Luke Wildman, TSN. Ecuador, nope, that's cleared. Luke Wildman on TSN. If we're just talking soccer, football, I like Arlo White. I don't like Gareth Wheeler. No. I don't like soccer in Spanish like JR to wrestling. I agree with that. Yep. Mike Watts ain't too bad. Martin Tyler is I don't think Martin Tyler's that good. I think Derek Ray is actually better. John Strong, nope. I like John Champion. I also like Adrian Healy, the one who left for Austin, but then I like Adrian Healy. I like Shep Messing and Steve Cangelosi. Ray Hudson's pretty good, yeah. Who's winning the Egg Bowl? Mississippi State. I mean, just look at what happened to Ole Miss against Arkansas yesterday. We may have a chance. Ironically enough, we may actually have a chance. And I really want the banter to be on my side instead of me getting bantered, so Yeah. Come on, Mike Leach. Finally win a rivalry game for the first time in a decade. Come on. Besides, I want the Gator Bowl, too. You don't win. We're playing some freaking bowl right after, on Boxing Day or 2 days before Christmas. That just ruins everything. So win. Yeah, Jake Zivin's pretty good. Yeah. Point is, win the Egg Bowl so I could banter some Ole Miss people close to me. Win the Egg Bowl so I could do the Gator Bowl on December 30th, and my schedule isn't screwed up for RSR5, end of the season and all that. That's all I'm asking for. It's possible. Don't screw it up. Thank you very much. Don't screw it. Bama Auburn. You know what? I want Auburn to win. I got Cadillac Williams. I got Cadillac Williams beating Bama. Bama sucks ass this year. Caddy Williams has got Auburn firing. Auburn becomes bowl eligible by beating Alabama at Bryant-Denny under Cadillac Williams. War damn Eagle. The Iron Bowl might not mean anything, but damn it, I want to see Caddy get Auburn bowl eligible. And I think he can. And besides, you know what? Auburn should just hire Cadillac Williams as their full head coach. He is an Auburn man. If he has the coordinators, they'll be fine. Shot! Save! Big save by Saad El-Sheeb. But you know what? I'm going with it. I'm riding with the vibes. Because I'll watch the Iron Bowl too. Just to watch it. I'm riding with the vibes. War damn Eagle. It's over. The dynasty is over. That's all I got to say. The Saban dynasty is over. It's over. Now, if only Mississippi State could get Deion Sanders, we could take them over. That could have been the exclamation point for Ecuador. Romario Ibarra, the shot was saved. The Pachuca, man, Romario Ibarra did not score. Throw in, headed away. Preciado already has an assist. And nothing there. Qatar, Afif. No, it is a free kick. And he's rolling around. That's bullshit. That shouldn't be a yellow card. Yeah, Alfonso said he's starting. I believe him. No. I like what they're doing in USC, but they're not going to be a dynasty. It's going to be another SEC school. It'll be Tennessee or Georgia. Sebastian Mendez gets a yellow card of LAFC. I agree. Romario Ibarra is a damn good player. There's a reason Pachuca won. Ibarra's one of them. Well, I mean, USC could be in the playoff this year. Frankly, if they win the Pac-12, they should be in the playoff, especially over Clemson. I still think Tennessee and Georgia is going to be better than USC. Headed away by Qatar. Like, USC is good. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying it's too early to call. I think USC is going to be a Pac-12 powerhouse. Or whatever comes out of the conference, or I should say Big Ten, because they're going to the Big Ten. They're going to the Big Ten. Point is, they'll be a Big Ten powerhouse. They'll go up against Ohio State. They'll go up against Penn State. They'll go up against Michigan. Not wrong. But they're not going to be able to go up against Tennessee or Georgia. Tennessee and Georgia are the dynasties that are coming out of the SEC. The SEC is still going to be the SEC. Good old Rocky Top. You could say Tennessee are frauds for what happened yesterday, but Tennessee's just fine. They're actually back. '58th minute. Who cares? It doesn't matter. How many wins do they have? Well, they'll go to the Belk Bowl, or is it the Duke's Mayo Bowl now? Yeah, just whatever, the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Or the Cheez-It Bowl. And Texas won't get a share of it. Of course they won't. Just. That's savage, but you're right. It's funny that it's savage, but you're right. Yeah, he's probably getting whisked away and getting to the back of the head. You're probably right. You're probably right. 59. You're probably right. Yeah, true. Vanderbilt beat Florida. Vandy's actually good. I thought they were joking. Turns out they're actually good. I care, but I know you care. I'm just saying I know you care for Duke, but they're not a football school. They're not a football school. I like Duke, personally. I don't hate Duke. I like Duke too, but I just know they're not a football school. They're a basketball school and a baseball school. That's all I know. I want to see Duke do good. The ACC ain't nothing, okay? Like third in the Coastal is like dead last in the Big 12. And the Big 12 is shit. 60th minute. Georgia's number 1. Oh, you're saying it's the top 4. Georgia. Like, only team that could really challenge them out of those 4 is Ohio State. TCU, they're only there because it's a crazy year, and the Big 12 actually has a really good team. USC, pretty much the same out of the Pac-12. And they're going to pull the stretcher out in the 60th minute, 2-0, so. And Angel Mena, Ibarra's down. Number 7. No, it's Preciado's down. Preciado's down. Exactly. Like, there's different levels between Carolina and Duke, but yeah. I wonder if it's the same. Well, Mississippi State won, so I guess it should be the same for bowl projections, but we'll find out. Bill O'Brien. Oh, Javier Arriaga, the hack, is getting warmed up. They're gonna have him play him. They're gonna let him play left back. They're gonna let him play right back. That's stupid. Bill O'Brien. That's what explains it. That's past the post. Qatar's just scuffing chances at this point. So I may miss Saturday for the Iron Bowl. My content will be over by the Iron Bowl. You may have to wait to watch the review that day, but the content will be done. The live stream will be done by the start of the Iron Bowl. Don't worry, because I'm watching it too. I watch the Iron Bowl religiously too, and I really don't like either school. Thoughts on Jeff Saturday as a coach? I think he's doing pretty good with the Colts. I think people are being way too hard on him. He's an interim coach, as he said himself. He either will suck or be great. And who knows, maybe he'll be able to lead the Colts in a good direction, because I think he's a pretty good coach, at least mentality-wise. If he has the assistants. I like Jeff Saturday. So. Oh, I loved it. But I didn't banter. No, there was 2002 help. As I told you, though, it doesn't really matter because nothing's going to happen. The help won't help, It's just making you look better, I didn't banter. Because the person I wanted to banter about that already had a shitty day anyway. I didn't want. I'll save it for Egg Bowl week. I said, yeah, you know what? I've had a pretty shitty day. I'm going to save it for Egg Bowl week. So, out of the goodness of my heart, I didn't say shit. But I did laugh my ass off when I saw that score. Oh, I laughed my ass off. It was beautiful. How you lose to Arkansas? We beat them. 64th minute. I bet you that Ecuador goalkeeper is like pretty bored right now. Hey, that's a good thing. Costa Rica becomes 2014 squad. Nope. Canada's more likely to be the 2014 Costa Rica. Agreed. And we still couldn't beat them. 64th minute. 64th minute, 2-0. And yeah, we definitely no. Okay, probably they do, but we still beat them though. So we still beat them though. So we still beat them though. So what does that say? 65th minute, 2-0. Ah. 65th minute. Still 2-0 Dos Aceros. Qatar's been passing the ball around. Ecuador's been passing the ball around. It's been a pretty calm half, I gotta say. It's been a pretty calm half. Nice. Good game. That's a good game. 3 points. That's not bad. That's a pretty good game. 3 points. Hell, even sometimes the best players in the NHL can't muster 3 points a game. Should be able to watch the rest of this, then move on, but they are a soccer school too, so don't blame you. Canada 1-0 Morocco, Canada 1-1 Croatia, Canada 1-3 Belgium. Canada, hold on. Canada 2-0 over Belgium. Canada 2-2 versus Croatia. And Canada 3-2 over Morocco. 66th minute. I know who Gordon Ramsay is. I love his shows. I love Hell's Kitchen. I love MasterChef. I love Kitchen Nightmares. Gordon Ramsay is awesome. And his TikTok is hilarious. Besides, also those road trip shows where it's him, Gino DeCampo, and Fred Sirex, those are awesome as well. Gino is hilarious. Gino DeCampo is hilarious, though. Sarmiento's coming on for Ecuador. Or about to come on for Ecuador. Sarmiento. Ah, he did. Got to check that out. 67th minute. I love idiot sandwich. 67th minute. Sarmiento. 10 for 16. That is Ibarra for Sarmiento. Ibarra definitely didn't do as much as I expected besides that one shot that was saved early in the second half. He hasn't done much. The Wellington is raw. I can't do it. I love it. Sarmiento for Ibarra is the substitution in the 68th minute. His 10th international appearance. 20 minutes, 70 to 80, 80 to 90. 23 more minutes plus stoppage time. I agree with that. I think Ibarra could have done way more. But, again, was it really needed at this point? No. Just to save for the next game, do better the next game. It's all good. At this point, I think Qatar is down and out anyway, and they basically accepted it. I mean, have you not seen the way they've played this half? They're ceding the ball, letting Ecuador have possession. They've had their own possession. This half has been sort of boring, frankly. 2-0, Dos Aceros, Ecuador. Fonzie is a Sadio Mane of Canada. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I agree. But that says that Senegal has a player that's more underrated, but may be needed way more than that player. I don't think Senegal has that like Canada does. Steven Eustáquio, as I've said for the past year, is the reason Canada is so good. He is the metronome of that team, Steven Eustáquio. Steven Eustachio, low-key, is needed way more than Davies is. Even though we beat Japan without both of them. But, you know, if you want to go far in the World Cup, you need Eustachio more than Davies, frankly. I'm sticking with it. It's good to have both. But Eustachio is like the Canadian version of Jorginho. So. It's actually funny if you read that armchair analyst article about what to know about each team in the World Cup. Was it like the bandwagon guide or something? He's like, how to sound smart. Say Steven Eustachio is the one who really means the most on Canada. I'm like, you stole that shit, didn't you? You stole that shit, didn't you? Sounds familiar. I think, because, oh yeah, I said it first. Yeah. Pay me. Yes. Yes, we can. Last time we played Denver University, 2019, 23rd minute goal. We defended our asses off that game. Yeah, Denver University must be a soccer school because besides that, they're literally who's. Denver University, let's ride. Ugh. Alhairos is off. Alhairos is off for Qatar. Making a sub here. Hassan Alhairos is off for Mohamed Wad. Mohamed Wad. Who played against Canada. Second sub, Muntari is on. Muntari is on in the 71st minute. Headed down by Qatar. Ecuador taking a chance. Now, like, college hockey is pretty good too. Sadly enough, Mississippi State's college hockey team is a club team, not a school-sponsored SEC team. So, or I should say they're not a SEC team. It's a club team, just like men's soccer is and rugby is for Mississippi State, which sucks. I love all three of those sports. I think lacrosse is also a club team too. Yeah, I like lacrosse as well. Jorginho Wijnaldum is my favorite player on the Netherlands. He's pretty good. I like Wijnaldum. Also like Virgil van Dijk. I like Memphis Depay. I like Denzel Dumfries. I would say yes. 72nd minute. Free kick for Ecuador. I'll answer your question after over. 72nd minute into the 73rd minute. Header away. It was Mississippi State's first college cup tournament. Of course, the women's team wouldn't go that far. Yeah, we got our ass kicked by Memphis, but I thought Memphis was a pretty good school. They beat SLU, which is sad. Almoez Ali got replaced by Mohamed Muntari. They finally put that substitution up, 73rd minute, which is sad because if it was SLU versus Mississippi State, it would have been here. I could have went to that. But no, SLU had to lose to Memphis. But then again, it probably been a worse ass kicking if it was SLU because SLU is a freaking soccer school on both sides. They just are. So, they just are. So, 74th minute. I'm not mad about it. Just like the women's basketball team, State's women's soccer team will get better and get deeper in the tournament. So, it is what it is. If you look at the bracket, 74th minute. I think the only reason it was in Fayetteville was because it was Memphis, but I mean, that wasn't far off either. 74th minute. 2-0, 2-0 Ecuador. Yep. Boxing Day for English. I know there's some Carabao Cup games after the World Cup's over, but the Premier League first match after the World Cup is Boxing Day. It's going to be weird, but MLS still has an off season. Weird. No, that's not weird, but 75th minute. Over to Bar. Winvo. Pep plays next week after World Cup. Oh, yeah, the Carabao Cup versus Liverpool, which may actually be a good game. Cole Bassett is back. Yep, saw that. I still think Cole Bassett as a backup under Ralph Priso would be pretty good. Or just play with, or do a pivot of Cole Bassett and Ralph Priso. That would actually be awesome. 75th minute. If you think about it, it's a good idea. Think about it, it's a good idea. Looks like Jose Cifuentes is up. Ecuador may put Jose Cifuentes on. Just won MLS Cup, what? 15 days ago? Now he's about to play in the World Cup. And Enter Valencia is coming off. Oh, Enter Valencia scored 2 goals versus Qatar the last time he faced him, and he scored 2 today. I bet they'd never want to see him again. Enter Valencia off for Jose Cifuentes. Jose Cifuentes. Goal kick for Ecuador, 77th minute. Here's the thing. Priso should start, but if y'all are going to screw him over, that would suck. 77th minute. But knowing how these trades go, Enter Valencia could play for NYCFC. Hey, I just said he should be the starting striker for Toronto FC as a DP. That's why I said. I don't know if that's how the dibs in MLS works or the discovery clause, discovery rights work, but damn it. If they do, called dibs. They said Los Angelina LAFC, Valencia to Colorado. You don't have the money. 77th minute. At least NYCFC does have the money. In Arab. I see. Akram Afif gets a yellow card. Qatar. Yeah, Portland has the money too. '78th minute. It's got to burn Colorado fans, the fact that Stan Kroenke is actually starting to spend on Arsenal, and he still won't spend on the Colorado Rapids. It's got to burn. 78th minute. Afif looking like a fake striker. Well, I mean, he is a striker. Oh, they fixed it. I thought Mob fixed it. Okay, yep. Yeah, he does look like a fake striker. Hashtag a black shirt with hashtag fake striker on the front. That's a merch idea. Hashtag fake striker. That's genius. Ecuador over the top. Here's a chance. Is it onside? Cross. Plays it back. Shot over the bar. Over the bar. Offside anyway. Yeah, 3-0, but offside. Exactly. Should be 3-0. But Ecuador cruised to victory. I mean, you can't say much else. Can't say much else. 79th minute. Yeah, they're cruising. 10 more minutes plus stoppage time. I don't think that would change Kroenke's mind anyway. I don't think that would change Kroenke's mind. I mean, shit, Jeff Bridich isn't that good either, but, you know, Stan Kroenke, I mean, shit, Arsenal tried to do the same thing, and it wasn't because they did it that he started spending. They just started backing Mikel Arteta for some reason. So Fuentes, I want to see him get a goal. Be nice to see an MLSer get a goal. I don't know why West Ham would want Aaron Long. If anything, Aaron Long should play for Everton, the worst team in the Premier League. That's a save. 81st minute. I mean, the fact that people are slandering Aaron Long this much, and I feel like he'll end up in Toronto as that free agent center back, I'm scared that we're getting the U.S. version of Carlos Salcedo if that ends up happening. Shit. Damn it. I hope we get Cayens or something. Exactly. I agree with that. The World Cup a win is a win, even if it was sloppy. Exactly. Aaron Long sucks. No, I said England will be trash. And I'd love to see it. And I'd love to see it. 81st minute. Nine minutes plus stoppage time to go. And Felix Sanchez looks befuddled. Throw in for Ecuador. This will be the first game that a home nation has ever lost in the World Cup. Yeah, he kind of does look like Wayne Rooney. Yeah, I agree. That's a free kick. Free kick. 82nd minute. Their form going into the World Cup is trash. Daniel Gazdag scored against them. I agree with that. For whilst not being a Rockies fan, it's one thing to be terrible and suck. It's a whole nother issue if ownership keeps causing this because they don't care about winning. Yeah, because you got rid of Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story, but for some reason signed Chris Brown. Plays it on over. That's out for a goal kick. I mean, people say he sucks for Red Bull now, too. Like, it isn't really just the U.S. portion. It's just everything in general that he's getting criticized for. 83rd minute. 83rd minute. Qatar. Plays forward. $83 minutes. Stop being a Rockies fan after the Nolan trade and stuck with my Dodgers and Yankees. Fair enough, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that trade. I agree with that. But they're also big market teams. Well, now the Dodgers actually have a pretty good farm system. They always replenish. So Yankees are a big market team. So 84th minute. But I'm not going to complain about that Arenado trade. Basically, the second, like Scott Rowland Mark II, frankly. Basically pulled a Scott Rowland. So pretty much. Which, when they had opening day in 2021, they lampshaded because they had Scott Rowland throw the first pitch to Nolan Arenado. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. 85th minute. Dodgers AAA is quite good. Yeah, the Oklahoma City Dodgers, they're pretty good. I think the Tulsa Drillers are their AA, right? It was Wolff. Pretty good. 85th minute. 2-0. $85 minutes. Here comes Ecuador. They have a chance. And Saddle Sheep. Nope, he doesn't get there. Cross over the bar. That'll be a goal kick. Goal kick. 85th minute. Four minutes plus stoppage time. 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Qatar looking for an answer. Shot over the bar. Goal kick. Montari puts it over. A laser over the bar. Laser over the bar. Laser, boom. Do you think this tournament will take fans away from the NFL? Yeah, I'd say it would. I mean, most of the time slots are before NFL games on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays, so I don't think it'll really be much of a problem. I think overall, like, the NFL can't really hurt the viewership of the tournament, besides maybe one game on Sunday. Cross in. Header, cleared. If you think about it, though, Monday, all the games are before 7 o'clock. Thursday, all the games are before 7 o'clock. Sunday, 3 of the games are before 12 o'clock. One game every week is going to be against NFL. I don't think it gets beat. 87th minute, 2-0. Dos a cero, Ecuador. If you think about it, though, really think about it. Only, 4 games? Next Sunday, of course, a game we'll have a problem against. NFL, so not even 4 times, because today, of course, it was 2 hours before. 88th minute. Getting to the 88th minute, it's 2-0, Ecuador, dos a cero. Ecuador, total domination. I agree with that. Exactly. Besides, it's only like one game for 3 weeks. 80. Well, actually, no. Even the final is at 8 on a Sunday. So you watch the final, then you're basically straight into 3 NFL games. Like, was it the Bucks play on Sunday night that Sunday? The Patriots play at 12, and then in the middle, like I was watching the Cowboys or something. Like I was just gonna watch 4 straight games. Not 3 of them not on the channel, of course, but 88th minute. Corner kick for Ecuador. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Cross in. Plata, header, cleared. But yeah, Ecuador's just dominated this game. Qatar didn't even try, frankly. 3 chances. Okay, no, wait, no. They've had like 4 chances. That's about it. They had 1 chance in the second half. The one that went over the bar, Montari. And 3 in the first half. Would you see Israel in a World Cup? Israel's never going to make the World Cup. Unless they host it, they're never going to make the World Cup. Which they probably would not host it. So, I mean, yeah, if they make a 64-team World Cup, I guess Israel would make it by default. But, 89th minute. 1 more minute plus stoppage time. Jude Bellingham go to Spain, join Real Madrid, don't fall into the Premier League trap. I agree with that. 2 subs for Ecuador. Estrada off. Estrada's coming off. He's taking the He's taking the armband off with a minute to go. Gives it to Estupinian. Estrada did. Yeah, I think he did well. I agree. I think he did well. Estrada could be damn good, but he's a Cruz Azul loanee. Caicedo still there. Estrada and Caicedo are off. Estrada and Caicedo are off. For Franco and Rodriguez. Franco and Rodriguez with 10 seconds to go before 90 minutes. How much stoppage time do we got? I think it's less than 5 minutes. I don't think it could be 5 minutes of stop. What? 5 minutes of stoppage time again? Are you kidding me? Another 5 minutes? I don't even think there was anything to make it 5 minutes this time. All right. 5 minutes of stoppage time. What should be Pulisic's new nickname since he said he wants a new nickname? I don't know. He certainly isn't Captain America, and he certainly isn't Wonder Boy. What's the worst superhero you could think of? '91st minute. The American hero. No. Captain Underpants. That's just disrespecting Captain Underpants, though. I have like 5 Captain Underpants books. Or I had like, well, no, they're still in the other room, yeah. When I used to, a lot of Goosebumps books. I do. I liked Goosebumps back in the day. I liked Captain Underpants back in the day. No kidding. I like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Big Nate. Back in the day. But I still have those books lying around somewhere. Probably in that other room. '92nd minute. I have a lot of old Nick magazines as well. So those used to be cool. And that's offside. Goal kick. 93rd. 92-30. Halfway. Yeah, halfway. We're past halfway. It's stoppage time. 2-0. 2-0. Do you think Christian Pulisic should join Dortmund again? I think that's passed him by. I think, personally, Pulisic should go to a team like Lazio, Wasari, Roma, like that level of team. Like somewhere in Serie A, not Juventus, Roma, Lazio, Napoli. I think it would be better for him. Something like that. Pulisic. You said that as soon as I said it, but that's good. We're in lockstep there. 94th minute. A minute 20 to go. Here comes Ecuador looking for one more. Best of B4s for goal differential, but I think they got this anyway. That's out for a corner kick. Gold balls. Gold balls. All right. Gold balls. 94th minute. 50 seconds to go. One of the last big actions in this game will be this corner kick. for Ecuador. Ecuador. Cross in. Header. They'll be out for a goal kick. I mean, it's their best idea to be captain. I mean, him or McKennie, frankly. Adams is one of the older players. I think Adams should be the captain. I think he's more of a player who should be able to marshal the team. I think it should be Tyler Adams. I agree. The Qatar has been stripped of their human rights by Ecuador. Get out your Metro card and get aboard the L train. You lose. 95th minute, Akram Afif to take this corner. Qatar has a chance to get one back here. One of the last actions of the game. Qatar, header, cleared. Full time, full time, full time. It is 2-0, 2-0. Ecuador to win the opening match of the World Cup. The first time a non-hosting team has won the opening match is Ecuador beating Qatar 2-0, 2-0 in 2022 at Al Bayt Stadium. Crazy first half. Second half was sort of boring, but enjoyable nonetheless. Qatar lose to Ecuador. With that being said, interesting game. We have a review to do. Well, we'll do. With that being said, if you like this stream, like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of Ecuador, Qatar, Ecuador. See you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace.